Hey, what up, YouTube? It's your nigga Uptown Jackson.
Boy, Ice City 510.
Coming straight from Cloud City here to do you a favor. We are going to do a couple of things in this video. We're going to review some of the reviews of the Loaded Lux Hollow the Don battle. And then we're going to properly review the Loaded Lux Hollow the Don battle.
Properly.
So the problem is, as much as you guys want to say unbiased review, full recap, it's never either one of those. It's never a full recap, and it's never an unbiased review, be it blocked by your own ignorance or your own preference. So there's this dude, Mark Anthony, who calls us fucking idiots if we want to give somebody one round. So first of all, he thinks that Hollow the Don won, and if we give Loaded Lux a round, we're fucking idiots.
That nigga is an idiot for thinking that Hollow the Don won, and if we give Loaded Lux a round, we're an idiot. If you sit down and just explain how Loaded Lux lost and how Hollow the Don won, then maybe I won't call you an idiot.
But to call us an idiot and then say, well, I told you was going to do this and I told you you was going to do that, well, damn, nigga, that don't really mean shit. Yeah. Fucking Ice City actually has a couple of rules for a real good review.
One, to make a real good review, don't watch a battle one time and review it. If you watch a battle one time and go, oh my God, I just got done watching the battle, I want to give you our review, please don't do this that favor. Because there's some stuff that you missed, there's some stuff that you didn't see, and that could have caused you to look like a dumbass and sound like Mark Anthony. Two, don't be a bias. Don't be biased. Be completely fair to both of the rappers, judging them on both performance, lyrics, bars, their way they control the crowd, everything they have to do, stuff that they said, stuff you thought they could have said better, stuff that really that you like, stuff that you didn't like, that, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. That's how you can be good to judge a battle. And three, understand all the bars, understand everything that the person is saying before you say something. If you say you don't understand it and you don't want to give them credit because you didn't understand it, that just makes you look like a dumbass also. Just take your background. If it doesn't make sense, if they said something and it was stupid, point them out on saying, hey, they said this and this is, nah, that's really not that, you know what I'm saying, that doesn't go together. Then that'll give you more credit than you going, I really don't understand it. So those three things right there should help you review a battle better.
So, for example, to the gentleman that is doing the review in your car because you have company, because you don't understand the whole Christmas metaphor, it doesn't mean that it was stupid. It means that you don't understand it. And later on in our review, we're going to properly explain that metaphor so that you see it wasn't stupid. It was actually pretty fucking intricate and pretty fucking dope. So with that being said...
Oh yeah, and he the dude that also said he has one meaning metaphors.
I'm not even going to dignify that with a response. So with that being said, we're going to attempt to properly review the Hollow the Don Loaded Lux battle. First of all, let's say, even though we may seem biased, we really aren't. Ice gives the battle to, you give it to Lux, right?
Yeah.
2-1?
2-1.
2-1. Most of the time, I give it to Lux 2-1. But to me, when you factor in things like performance and emotion, I can see where somebody who says Hollow the Don won, I can see that. My problem is nobody really has said that he's won for the right reasons. So that being said, let's get into reviewing the battle and what we thought. So if you haven't seen the battle, there's going to be a lot of spoilers in here because we have to give you the shit that happened. God damn, that's fucking just makes sense. Yeah. So let's start by Hollow the Don winning the coin toss, which for the rebuttal king, That right there
Man.
is a fucking gift. That's a great fucking start.
You just like, I hope I win this fucking coin toss so I can rebuttal anything this dude has to say. But yeah, that is a big up. The only thing I have to say is it really didn't work kind of as much as it could have, because he could have said that going first what he said about Loaded Lux. He didn't really rebuttal anything.
That's true. And then you have Loaded Lux going first, so we'll talk about that. Nigga, I didn't even know when he had actually started rapping.
Power to the people, we back to do maintenance.
When it came in.
Glad you can make it.
Hello.
I'm like, the nigga is testing the mic, he's grabbing it.
Mic check, 1, 2. Can you hear me up there?
I'm like, damn, even this nigga's mic checks are bars.
Am I rapping out there?
Just sorry you couldn't make it. And then he goes into a flurry of, I mean, like some pretty hot shit.
He comes off with the Santa line.
For future know-it-all with no answers. Past catches up to him, present day. Look, Nana, we got another kid with a gift, just found out there's no Santa.
Which was fucking dope, because right there, what he did was crush this nigga's dreams of him winning the battle. So that's what the fucking analogy really meant when he said, look, mom, another nigga, no Santa. He's saying that your dream of beating me isn't gonna happen. It's fucking Christmas Day, you done came down, you got your bike under the fucking tree, yes, and you see a card from mom and dad, and you realize Santa didn't bring shit.
Damn. That's what it meant. You stupid motherfucker in the car. That was for you. That's just for you.
That was just for you.
Just for you. So hopefully you see this and you make a review like, oh, those guys make sense. Then he came off with the, anytime you get gassed up for traffic, you gonna break. That was a nice line. It's just playing out the truth, the simple, that it's a metaphor. It's not a one meaning metaphor. I don't know what the fuck that is, but I really don't. But that was a nice line right there. Then the vampire, the whole, it's an interview. He talking about a dead man in his wake. It's an interview with a vampire. It's high stakes. Like that line.
Just the chain, the connection, and the relevancy is fucking hot. And then I particularly liked the data backup.
Hey, what could you do? I'd have thought you retort some rebuttals through. Data for this matchup you probably was running to. It just ain't the same backup when it's in front of you, nigga.
That was lyric-wise, bar-wise, that was Loaded Lux's biggest strength, is this nigga was not lazy for the majority of him spitting this shit.
The Rodney King line. When the nigga said, you ain't a king, this nigga ain't no Rodney. Nigga, you good for promotion.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
The nigga made that 40 racks off his ass.
All first verse.
All first verse.
We're still talking about Loaded Lux.
All first round.
The top tearing like a Nana's gown.
You know, earlier off camera, I was saying this. Anytime you just fucking break down a nigga getting butt raped, I'm gonna give you points for that shit, because that shit is hilarious. Anytime you can fucking just be like, yeah, nigga, you was getting ass fucked, that shit is hilarious. No homo.
I'm gonna pick you apart like a talent agent.
You know what I'm saying? It's like we could go on and on. Like the shit the nigga's saying was hot. Like,
shit. You was wrong for the pictures of Calico.
Shit. He was wrong for taking them.
All first verse.
All first verse.
All first verse. Let's just leave Loaded Lux alone right now.
So, yeah. Now we're gonna go on to Hollow the Don's first verse, which honestly is the debatable round, which gives fucking Loaded Lux the edge, because
an edge. I'm saying this, Lux, I want you to win. I wanted you to win.
And I really wanted Hollow to win.
You know what I'm saying? But really, I'm saying you edged this round. We gonna tell you why. Hollow the Don came out really, really well.
Fire. I loved the fucking fake intros. The fastest way is actually FDR, but you wouldn't know that because you don't have a car.
Before he did that though, he controlled the crowd, called the nigga a diva.
Diva ass nigga.
And got on the jacket, which made Loaded Lux take off his jacket.
Guess it take a while to put on that Hell's Angels jacket and them Eddie Murphy pants. Chill. Let me cook it.
Fucking start your round off. Love that shit.
The circus act.
Whoa, with the fire round. That's one of those rhymes that I don't think everybody is gonna fucking catch. Just how hot it was, how it goes. Women in choir gowns and yeah, because the nigga puts on the circus just to hear a fire round, which is something else that goes on it. Whatever, nigga. Y'all know or you don't know, whatever. Going on. And then
battle you in the afterlife. He'll kill himself just to battle him in the afterlife. And then he'll come back just to say it was a match made in heaven.
Yeah, that shit was hot.
The whole scheme that was probably the longest Hollow the Don scheme he had in the whole battle. And from bar to bar.
I'll fucking grab a knife slash and slice my own wrist just to battle him in the afterlife. They'll be like, yeah, who the best nigga had? I want to battle Christ. Tell Stanky Nice and give DJ Screw a half a pipe. I'll bring the footage back down to earth so y'all fans can see them severed and they watch it like, damn. That was a
part. The whole thing, it was really nice. It wasn't just like the Pringles in the can thing. We'll get to that later. That really wasn't all that hitting hard. But that match made in heaven, slashes on wrist from the multiples he did to broke it down to how he'll go to heaven and then come back and say that was nice. That was his first round. So you know what I'm saying? It's looking really, really close right now.
Even him just saying, "I hate you." I hate you. Like, you feel that he would have done this battle for $20 or $20,000, but he was much happier to do it for $20,000. I love that. And when he said, "What's going over there?" just to say, "Look at me, King," like, when a nigga can convey that much hate and, like, this is a real battle, you know what I'm saying? This isn't, a war of words or just trying to see who is the better rapper. This is me as a man versus you as a man. So I really like that.
Talked about Loaded Lux, loading trucks, working UPS, all that. That was all in the first round. That was good. It was looking good.
The exposing them angle was there. We liked it.
Then it comes to the part to where Uptown Jackson really brought it to my attention to where it made a whole bunch of sense to me. Hollow the Don really kind of beat himself in the first round, and I think Loaded Lux was smart enough to let him do it. I don't know if you guys probably watch Survivor or Big Brother of these shows, but it's sometimes to where it's always a matchup to where one person looks like they're gonna beat the other person, but the other person just kind of sit back and like, you know what? I know this person works. Is gonna overthink it. It's this simple. All you gotta do is put this piece here and this piece there, but they might think they gotta put it upside down or they gotta put it right side up. So you know what I'm saying? So Hollow the Don Colin did that in his first
Long story short, nobody in 2014 gives a flying fuck about Sean Kemp.
I catch him and slam him, Sean Kemp style.
You making your voice get loud, you was just changing up your pinch like the Yankees bench. Like, I don't even, why? That was a wide bar.
I mean, you did the whole legends don't choke thing, and I understand it, but nigga, you put me to sleep. Not literally. That would have been
and
the
like
fucking
I keep
weed.
saying, Charlie Clips said it the best to Sue Surf. The thought process you had was fire. Legends choking because legends don't choke. But if you would have described it better, if your bars would have been a little more sharper to a point to where it would have painted a better picture when you describe Jordan passing the ball or John Elway just putting it down, it would have probably hit a little harder. But actually you got booed for that. That's
on purpose. I mean, picture John Elway on his last drive within the goal line in his 4th and 5. The blitz coming, scrambling, getting around it, sees the wide receiver open, then intentionally grounds it. Legends don't choke. Picture Jordan, game 6, 4th quarter, and him passing it to Ron Harper.
What you got booed for, Hollow? People booed you for those bars.
Niggas don't like to be hungry, horny, or bored.
Yeah. Second round, let's get into that. Loaded Lux comes off second round. Just when we all thought Hollows had points today round.
Oh yeah, that was just like once again straight out the gate. He just said something. Said, "Ooh," you know that shit. Ooh, make you do. Ooh, damn.
That's what Loaded Lux had. And then he came with a same static on the set, wire on the antennas, a black mother banging on the box for you niggas to get the picture.
All that static on the set, that's the same wire hanger for the antenna. And why it always take a black mother banging on the box for you niggas to get the picture.
That was just fire right there. That whole one metaphor bar that he just said right there, guy that said he had one metaphor bar.
One meaning metaphors. Yeah, you're fucking. The whole thing is he's playing this role. He's playing it right, but. And it's like with Charlie Clips or anybody that does schemes. If you gonna have an angle, nigga, you better nail the fuck out that angle. And he nails the fuck out this angle. And his lyrical ability overall is schemes, fucking gimmicks aside, Black Panther, Preacher. The shit the nigga is saying could be on a Public Enemy or a Lupe Fiasco album. And he's giving it to you live.
RuPaul couldn't drag queens this much. Said the nigga should have been in an argument with all the Barney friends. Y'all might look like monsters on stage, but nigga in real life y'all
some backyardigans.
This is all coming from this man in the second verse. Oh my god, he needed 40 shorty. That's what he told him. It was that simple. Just
nigga, it's gym after gym. It's honestly his fucking second round is just like a treasure chest of fucking fly shit. With that being said, let's go on to Hollow's second round, which I personally liked. I liked the letter, I guess I should say. You know, before you attack me for saying I like a whole thing for really liking one part. I really did like that fucking letter.
You like the thought of the letter. It was a really nice, sincere. He put his thought, but he kind of misspelled some shit. He probably could have put a little more heart-filling stuff in that letter.
But that wasn't the point for it, and it was a lot of free. And it's where he actually. And here's the thing about the letter. Besides the UPS part, which I thought was just clever, he actually took something from a logical standpoint. Normally, like, nigga, this is why you suck as a fucking rapper, or not why you suck, but this is the chinks in your armor. And he came at it from an emotional standpoint, just like when he's coming at a lot of logical stuff from an emotional standpoint. And sometimes it works, and sometimes his voice cracks and he sounds like a little kid. But I really like the letter, and that being the highlight of his second round. I don't think he had anything really memorable in the second round.
Well, he came off with the whole doing Loaded Lux, with the imitating the door, with the opening, how Loaded Lux sounds all intricate when he says stuff. He did the door thing. He did the Loaded Lux when he's hungry.
I mean, you know why Lux is so deep? Y'all wanna know why Lux is so deep? He tell his boys, I can't comfortably sleep. I don't want to be stuck in fatigue. I need supplements meat, like my digestive system function at least. They're like, huh? You like, I'm trying to get something to eat.
Isn't there? Like, all of that was basically on one subject. And then he did the letter thing. Once he got off of that subject and he started going on to the rest of his performance for his second round, it really wasn't that memorable.
And the fact that it wasn't memorable and we can't talk about it is why he lost.
And trust me, we watched it about 5 to 6 to 7 times.
Oh, niggas, we done watched this battle with no sound, just the sound. High, really high.
Never unhigh.
Yeah, no. And back to the review. Round 3, because I've been waiting for this shit. I've been waiting to review round 3 this whole goddamn video, you motherfuckers.
New Aura Leaning.
It was hot. Now, this is where the script is totally flipped. Loaded Lux had a really hot verse. He kind of had a little lull here and there in the crowd booth. They was fucking bored.
Halloween.
That Halloween shit with you pick the fucking month where everybody lies. Like he just broke down Halloween so beautifully to make it applicable that shit was hot than a motherfucker.
And then he did that fury of punchlines when he was like, Lagos, Drago, you like a
light version of Apollo
fighting
Drago, which
This ain't even a quarrel, nigga. This is like Quarry versus Ali when the right follow. Your sights boggle, your time borrow. Your life should have been swallowed. How's Apollo, the light model, who fights Drago? You might wallow into depression, just full of empty Sprite bottles.
was the one that died.
Empty life hollow in the bottle. We call that was just a fury of you just kept going at him. He just kept it up.
You hit him with the flurry, nigga, with the line bar.
And then that was around where he really got on Hollow for being like on heroin or lean, and you know what I'm saying. That's the round where he went when the leader from the top always use the new uprising to stab him in the back. What they paid you in smack. Nigga, they probably paid you in smack. Like, just that round, that's where he was getting in. This was just like him talking to Calico. Like, that's what this was, basically.
And honestly, which is kind of why he lost that round. It's like, you're trying to do this, you can't recreate magic sometimes. And, you know, for me, now you just bashing a nigga because he's doing drugs, not really knowing how the nigga function on drugs or the whole story. But you using some propaganda shit, which that's neither here nor there. I just personally don't fucking care for it. But then we get into Hollow's third, which, nigga, if you want to talk about coming from like your perspective and really like pulling back the curtain on the shit that motherfucking Loaded Lux did versus Calico, and then, you know, versus Hollow the Nine in that second and in the third round. You don't know a motherfucking situation. You know what I'm saying? And he basically told him, he's like, damn nigga, being in jail fucking sucks. And damn nigga, I got fucking mad niggas this fucking in jail. Big up to my nigga KP. Fucking niggas that's out of jail. I ain't gonna say your names because I don't want you to go back. And that came from a real interesting perspective. And it's like once you break down a nigga's style and devalidate it, then what you say really, for me, has some validation. And he did it so beautifully. And then to bring out Calico's dad.
He's a lost nigga? Well, I found him. Now save the black's face, nigga. Save the black's face, nigga. Yeah.
He said it the best, and a lot of niggas is lost niggas. They don't want to hear that shit.
I love being a lost nigga because I smoke weed and.
But then after he said that,
video games.
He said a real nice little smooth line, like when he was like, "Man, he pulled me to the side like an Israelite." That's just some old other shit for people that know about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Just like if you.
Oh yeah, he did the whole rebuttal about the fucking lean on me thing with the nigga. That shit was hot.
This is all coming in the third round, and I'm starving in my hood with no leadership. This is all like, I'm like, okay, this nigga starting to heat up now. This is third round. He coming with it. All right, this ain't the first round, second round, hollow to die. But this, you got to remember too, he did do something really, really big in the third round. But it's not like, this ain't K-Shine versus DNA. To where, oh, it was so close, and then the third round just decided it. This is not like that. But
all right, so that was our first review. This is a whole nother blunt, by the way. So this is Uptown Jackson.
Ice City 510.
Signing off. Don't subscribe until we get more videos. I hate motherfuckers. Subscribe. Nigga, let us earn our keep. But yeah, that's our review of the Hollow the Don Loaded Lux. We got fucking Loaded Lux 2-1 because of Hollow beating himself. Fucking, we love you. We love the culture.
Leave your comments.
Peace.